Hello everybody, welcome to Glass Half Dead, and welcome to my opponent today,
Isaac.
Hello. So we are playing Legionaries versus Corsair Voidsguard. You're playing the Corsair Voidsguard, I'm playing the Legionaries again. This is because I just played against, you may have seen it, Jason. Playing Vet Guard. I was Chaos, and trying to get a little bit better at one team instead of spreading myself too thin.
Of course.
So I've gone with them again, although I will say, I think Corsair are the better team, a little bit better. But maybe this time it could be a little bit less embarrassing. What have you taken? Like, tell us a little bit about the Corsair Voidsguard. What's going on?
Corsairs are mental. They all get a dash. They all go 9 inches. They'll come up to you and blast you in the face. Especially versus a team with so few bodies.
Yes.
I just get to activate and have a great time. They got a Birdman who can turn off one of your conceal orders on a dice roll, though, which is, you know, that's a fun mechanic.
Now, that works as, it's a 4-up, a 50-50, or is it a 6-up? How does that work?
So it's 6-up.
Okay.
But if I'm within 6 inches, I get a +1. Okay. If you're not within 1 inch of heavy, I get another +1. And there's another condition, which I forgot.
Yeah, me too. It's fine. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
We'll read it later. But you just need visibility.
Yeah.
And then it's a dice roll.
Of course.
Which it can be at best
a 4-up. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's going to be painful for me. As we know from the recent Pathfinder shenanigans, anytime you can remove obscurity, not obscurity, change it from conceal to an engage, that's very concerning, especially for an elite team.
Yeah. 1+ if they're not within 6, 1+ if they're not ready. So at best you can get a 3-up, I think. 6.
A 3-up.
5, 4, 3, yeah. That's awesome. A good chance.
Yeah, I guess. It's great for me. So we are at the point where we're about to hit play. I suppose I'll quickly go down my team. Sorry, your team is, I would say, the standard. Like, you don't really have options, do you? You take one of each.
All of the operatives seem to be pretty good, so you don't want to take the regular guys like you do in System Novitiates. Yeah. These guys are all pretty alright. Yeah. And
you're taking the blaster as the special weapon.
Yes.
And then there is the thing where you can take the gunner or the heavy gunner, but not both.
Yeah.
And you've taken the blaster instead of the shredder.
You don't want to be slow. You want to be fast.
Yeah, definitely. I have gone with what I think is pretty much the standard loadout. I'm going quite default. I've got 3 guys that are Khorne, 2 guys that are Tzeentch, and my leader is undivided, so that he can always do the shoot twice or the fight twice for the whole team, instead of being bound to just Khorne or Tzeentch. We've already set out our ploys and our attack ops. We've done that first stage. You revealed one ploy.
Vantage.
Yep.
I want them.
And I haven't revealed any. So with that said, let's go to the overhead and the speed through camera, and let's play our first round.
Here we go.
All right. Turn 1 means plenty of movement. Shrive, Talon, Fate, Leader, and Butcher. Normal moving. Score is 1 all after point taps. Genuinely, like, do it. Let's see how... Like, I'm not trying to be like, oh, this is a great game. I'm saying, I want to see how much they can screw me up.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to play badly to see it, obviously, but like, I'm playing normally, casually. You're a better player than me. You're playing a better team than me.
Yeah.
If I win, something's weird.
Okay, that makes sense.
Soul Weaver scores Vantage.
She did 5 APL worth of stuff right there.
It's great. it's what you love to see. Balefire moves, taps, and dashes. Shade Runner moves and taps. Chosen just move. Wayseeker uses Freezing Grasp on the Anointed, which will explain what I say next. Oh, I don't know what this guy's doing. 4 inches doesn't give me a lot to play with, I'm gonna be honest. That's what she said. Starstorm Duelist moves. I apologise. Plasma Gunner moves. Lines of sight are checked, and I do nothing. I'm done.
When you told me I was playing Corsairs, I was like, you sure? I hadn't even seen the rules.
Yeah, it's like, I know I'm going to beat you, Andy. You don't have to give me this much of an advantage. Damn. Hawkboy spots Butcher, meaning shooting for all. Blaster Boy moves out and blasts, then dashes back in after only doing 6 damage. Felark moves up and doesn't get the kill despite what you are now seeing on the screen. That was a mistake. Okay, so we just finished turn point 1. Yeah, how did that go for you?
Went alright. I didn't lose anyone. I mean, I wasn't aggressive enough. I got the bird off on the 4-up, but I didn't then melt you, which was a mistake. Yeah,
so no, it was good though. Like, you did the right thing. You managed to roll a 4-up into my Axie boy, the Butcher. That's what he's called. I'm just always going to call him a Berserker. You shot me with the blaster, but you fluffed it. Let's be honest.
Yeah, I rolled 1 and 2 2s.
Yes.
Not good.
A 1, 2 2s, and a 6.
6.
And then the 6 went through because I didn't manage to fish that crit, despite me having the cover safe.
Yeah.
So you have your Psycho Boy.
Yeah.
Who just essentially crippled.
Yeah.
My guy at the back.
Took him out of the game.
Like we were talking about it. I don't think he's ever going to be in the game now. I think he's basically done.
I think I can do it again.
Yeah, probably. I mean, why not, right?
Yeah.
But like, on an elite team, that's such a big issue for me that he's basically not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Especially on this board, you could argue maybe there's not enough light terrain, maybe, because like, if he moves with only 4 inches, he's going to be in the open.
Yeah.
So he's like, ugh. So if I move him, he's dead. Assuming you do it to him again.
So you can't dash, and you get your movement reduced by 2 inches.
Yes.
So 4 inches.
Huge. But then I suppose, interestingly, so I'm going really heavy on the right side of the board for me, your left. And you had also deployed here, but you've looked at this, you're like, I can't deal with that.
Yeah,
so you're kind of trying to scoop around, redeploy to the other side.
I know where my strengths are at.
You're faster than me, so you will be able to. And then I guess you just have to do the maths. Well, okay, that means I'm going to get these 3. You're going to get those 3. So it's going to come down to secondaries, right? And let's see if you can get a kill to score 1 or 2 more that you shouldn't score, right? Basically. Yeah? What did you actually score there? I got 2 for the primary and that's it.
I got 3 for the primary because I got these 3, and I got 1 for Vantage because this guy plopped up here and did that. He did 5 APL because he moves, he had the free dash, and then he did the 2 APL for free because of the 1 CP you spend, and you can do any mission action for free.
Yeah, nice.
And then he did the point.
Yeah, did the point, moved, dashed, and then 2 APL Vantage.
I was just wondering too. Did I cheat? No. Okay.
You did it in the wrong order, maybe, but no, you did it correctly. Yeah, okay, cool. So now we're going to turning point 2. For me, it looks like I might get a kill here. I'm hyped for that because that's what I do. That's the only thing I do.
Of course.
I think it's going to get weird over here and in the middle. I think there's going to be a lot of KG line of sight movement.
Yeah.
I'm happy with this side. I think I'll get the kill. But I have to make sure I tap points. And then I think, for me, a key issue is going to be my Plasma Gunner, what he can do with this point. Because if, for 1 or 2 turns, I can block you down to 2 objectives, whilst I get 3, that's actually possibly enough of a swing.
Yeah.
What do you plan? What are your hopes and dreams for turn point 2?
If I'm not there, I've lost. I need to get over there.
Yeah, I agree. That's kind of the key point.
Yes.
Yeah.
My Blaster's in a lot of danger right now because he's engaged. He's not...
And just chilling at the back.
Yeah.
Just chilling. He is obscured by this from a lot of angles, to be fair.
Your Balefire come around here, give him a blast.
Might do some things.
Shoot 2 people.
Sure.
Oh,
but then you'll snipe him.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't have enough to get back to cover.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
It's dangerous.
And if I do that, then I'm giving up this kill.
True.
So it's, Okay, well, let's see what happens, right?
See where it goes.
Okay. Turn 2, and things get cooking as the Balefire gets revenge on the Blaster. Ooh. Isaac, the Throwmaster TO.
Yes.
Hunt. Yeah. The Shade Runner gets tricky using his slicing attack to deal 3 damage, followed by using their throwing knives to kill me. And if you're a subscriber to my channel, I'd like to give you a big double hello. So wholesome in fact, that the Zinch ploy for +1 APO on the Plasma who moves, dashes, taps the point and shoots the Fate Healer, killing him. Yowzers. Soul Weaver takes chip damage on the Plasma. Anointed does not go berserk but charges the Shade Runner, failing to get the kill but has to fight twice and takes 8 damage for his troubles. Falcon moves and shoots the Plasma. not killing though. Shrive Talon moves, taps the point and dashes to cover. Starstorm Duelist moves within 3 of the Balefire Acolyte and somehow doesn't get the kill. Chosen moves up but hangs back to not overextend. Felarch moves up and kills the Balefire Acolyte. Rip, my favourite boy. Plasma Gunner, however, overwatches the Felarch. Doesn't get the kill though. Wayseeker moves up and shoots and unfortunately kills the Plasma. Finally, the Kanathi Sword Dude moves up. Whoa, sorry, hold on. Let me stop you right there, guys. Slight issue. From this point onwards, the audio corrupted. Now, Glass, how are you going to fix that for us, the humble viewer? And why are you on a green screen? This doesn't make... You're not going to green screen the rest of this video, are you? That would be insane. Show us the battle report. Don't worry, I managed to get Isaac back in the studio with me. You're going to hear the two of us having a natter. Let's go. Okay, so ended turn 2 there, and I've ended up with 5 VP, you've ended up with 4, and I just managed to squeak Robin Ransack from my Plasma Gunner there. How do you think it went for you?
Went alright, I got rid of the Balefire, and he's a big model. But you did well running up your Plasma 9 inches, shooting someone within 2 inches, and getting rid of my sniper, so...
For sure. I mean, you did kill the Plasma, but honestly, he got work done. That was a sweet trade, totally fine with it. Got the Overwatch, which I shouldn't have gotten. I think that was just a misplay from you. And then we rolled initiative on camera, and you go first. The very first thing you do is going to be that little dash ploy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Turn point 3, he uses his dash 3 models ploy to move the Felarch and the Falcon, but no third. I charge up with my Shrive Talon and get my pile in kill, but fail, so have to fight twice and then remain where I am. A little bit frustrating, but that's learning the game. I'm now going to let this play out. Note that this 44-second uncut clip is sped up 4 times, so he's really giving the Felarch positioning some thought. But guys, whilst we're here and, you know, nothing to do but watch this sped up footage, I would like to say that if you watched this far into the video, I'd like to give you a big triple hello. Wow, so wholesome during this clearly very tactical footage. If you'd like some more wholesomeness in the next video, like, subscribe, leave a comment right now. Okay, what next? So I move my Anointed up and shoot, but I don't get a kill. He charges with his Swordsman. My Chosen moves up and shoots, but does not kill. Finally, his Falcon taps the point. Enter turning point 3, and we are now 7 victory points to 7 victory points. How did it go for you, Isaac?
I went well. I just forget about killing. I went for the points, and it went pretty well.
For sure. Going into this, you had 4 models left. I had 3. Considering how deadly we were turn 1 and 2, I was feeling pretty good, all things considered. But I actually only got 1 kill. But on the flip side, you didn't get any, which is good, especially since I'm trying to score execution, which just means I need more kills than you. So even though I only got 1 kill, it could have been worse, but it was fine. Alright, let's go into turning point 4 and see how things end. Final turn, the Felarch moves up to drop the beacon, hence all of that faff last turn. Anointed takes the peaceful approach and dashes, just taps a point. Falcon moves up. Chosen moves, dashes and kills the Felarch, but obviously it's a little bit too late. Very unfortunate. And the Sword Duelist kills the Shrive Talon, and that's it, folks. So there, at the end of turn point 4, and of course therefore the end of the game, we finish on 11 to you, the Corsairs, compared to 9 for me, the Legionaries. How do you think, first of all, turn 4 went for you? Is there anything there that really stood out to you?
My leader did 5 APL. He dropped signal beacon, dashed, and vantage pointed. All the other way around. But 5 APL in 1 turning point, 3 victory points on 1 model. that 1 CP strat to do a free mission action, really good, especially with recon.
Yep, super good. It's certainly like, because you do that twice in the game. You tap a point with your Way Seeker. I think it was turn 1. Tap a point, free dash, CP to Vantage, which is normally a 2 action, 2 APL action, which is super good. You know, when you see the free dash on the Corsairs, you think, oh, they're going to be fast. But it's also kind of, perhaps you don't fully realize just how much they're going to be able to do when you're comboing some of their CP with them as well.
Being able to move dash and comms, like anyone on the board can have 3 APL. The heavy gunner, he's got an unwieldy weapon, but it doesn't matter because he has a free dash. You know, stuff like, you won't be taking him, but free dash is just so freeing. It's a Mont car every turn. It's so good.
Moving on from the game itself, because I think we've kind of said everything there. How do you feel about the Corsair team in general?
Really good. They won't come in and smash like Pathfinder's thing did.
Okay.
They're not as good as Novitiates, I don't think, either. But they're really, like, in terms of teams, they're up there. They got so many tricks, like being able to slow a model down for the whole game, basically. Just ruin your Anointed's game. Easy. Versus Warp Coven, you might be able to stop them from flying across the board, flux blasting your entire team. So they've got some really good plays.
For sure. But then at the same time, I think we both agreed when we played this over a week ago now, that Legionaries, we kind of assumed you were just going to stomp me, right? And you didn't.
I would if I didn't leave myself open to Overwatch.
Yes, I think that's a fair statement. My plasma gunner got a lot of work done. I think, first of all, you didn't realize he was going to be able to move up and get a kill, which was kind of, oh, damn. And also, you just completely blanked on Overwatch.
I don't play 6 model teams, man.
No, why would
no one's been bringing these for months in London. They don't exist. No. And now they're here. And they're back.
Sure. So I totally accept that was a complete mistake. Yeah. In fairness, I didn't get a kill with the Overwatch. If I recall, it took you down to 1 wound. It took the Felark to 1 wound, and then you got the kill on the plasma.
It was unbelievable. You didn't get that kill.
I remember I even overcharged.
They're a really good team. Everyone who has a melee weapon is a beast. They all have power swords and stuff like that. I think there's 3 models with power swords, and then there's like 4 models with AP1 guns.
Yeah,
they're killy as hell.
Yes, it's a bit of an interesting one because, of course, the only way the Legionaries are going to hang in there is their natural toughness of a 3-up save with 12 wounds. And Corsairs are kind of the exact perfect team to stop that with all of their AP, right?
Exactly, and the Shade Runner who can just land a hit in melee and not worry about getting hit back. So you've got so many tools to just delete them.
It was really impressive. Like, I didn't see it coming at all when you move your Shade Runner to just, fly and then, toe in to within 1 inch of my Butcher and then land right next to him to deal the 1 damage, the 1 hit, and then Throwing Knife, which you can still do from Conceal because it's a silent weapon. And it's just like, oh man. That's a really good combo, and against any other non-marine model, that's practically a guaranteed kill.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, 4 shots, 2/4 damage. You've killed a Pathfinder. You've killed a Vet Guard. Easy.
For sure. Okay, so did you have any final thoughts on either the game or the Corsairs team?
The Corsairs team have some tac ops that give them a lot of jobs, and all of your models have such good things to do already. You don't want to be taking their tac ops, like the pick up the spirit zones after they've dead. You don't want to be doing that. You want to be going in and murking people. Legionaries' tac ops are a sad story.
Yes, they're kind of similar, but arguably even more so. You have to spend the APL to get a kill, spend the APL to pick up. It's like, I've only got 3 APL. I got other things to do. So yeah, it's definitely, I think you're right that the Legionaries' tac ops are much worse than the Corsairs' tac ops, and I don't really see anybody taking them, apart from possibly Desecrated Ground against specific teams. Okay, well, thank you very much for coming back to record this after my audio corrupted, and also thank you for playing the game with me originally.
Oh yeah, no worries, it was a lot of fun. Before I go, buy a ticket to LGT. Tickets are out. And I'm the TO. Tournament pack will be out soon. It's going to be a 2-day event. Hopefully get around maybe more players than last year. We'll see.
Excellent. When is that? Is it September again?
October 1st and 2nd.
So that's the London Grand Tournament, October 1st and 2nd. Green Screen Glass back at the end of the video to give you an official goodbye. Firstly, if you've watched this far to the end of the video, thank you so much. Honestly, watch time, there's nothing more that helps a channel. So big thank you for that. And I hope that I gave you something enjoyable to watch to make you get here in the first place. Please, I am trying to do some interesting things with the battle report format here. Keep it nice and short for you. Let me know your thoughts on it. I know there are still a few things that I need to change. For example, the fact that our collective crotches made up the majority of the screen time. That was kind of weird. Obviously, I'll change that in the future. My bad there, guys. That even if that's for you, that for me, I'm going to change that. Also, I would like to say, if you're into Age of Sigmar, consider checking out my second channel, Age of Glass. I'm really hyped on Age of Sigmar at the moment. Please come and check me out. I'm not doing anything of interest there. It's just me talking about Sigmar. And like, if you're not into my style, I'm not currently at the point in the game where I can give help. Like, you know, I'm just talking about the fun I'm having. And to finish things off, here's a weird Easter egg that was recorded on the day. And I cut out of the main video. So, see you soon, guys. So obviously, when we're talking, I'm going to swap to this camera. And then do that as the speed down. You still both have these turned on? Yes, cool.
1, 2, 1, 2. Whoa! Yeah, nice. I see the bars moving.
Okay, all right. Oh, can I at least be in the shot without being too cringe? Right, fine.
We look good, man. We look good.
We always do.
Two sexy
I'm just trying to be slightly more in focus.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
There you
cool.
go.
So,
look at my neck. Look at that sheep's neck right there. That is terrible.
Don't draw attention to your neck. Now, that's all anybody will look at.
Oh, no, no. Oh, wait. This isn't going in, is it?
Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, no, we're going to... Don't swear.
Sorry. Okay.
We're going to leave 5 minutes of me adjusting my seat slowly. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.